So I'll gather this to match the body measurement that I have. So this is it here. I'm done sewing the two sides. I've not ironed this, guys, so I'll just I've also gathered this one. So I've also gathered this one to match this. So what I'll do now is take this to the machine, and this is the zipper allowance. I'll just sew the zipper allowance of 1 inch before I'll now attach this. I'll just arrange this properly and attach it to the dress. Okay, so let me quickly do that. So guys, I have attached the satin and also gathered to the dress. I've gathered the ankara to the dress, and I've also added the satin to the inside. And the fact that I use satin to line this dress had already given the dress a little bit of lift. So I advise to use satin because lining wouldn't have given this amount of lift. So it's already so full that I'm reconsidering adding the net, but I'll still add the net. The only thing is that because I said earlier in the video that I'll be using 2 steps. Let me just show you what I will do now. So I said earlier that I'll be adding the net in 2 steps, one here and the second one just below the other one, but I will not be doing that because that will be too much. So I will just attach the net like this. I'll pleat it or gather it whichever way to this satin. So that's what I will do. I'll just attach this one here to the other side. So that's what I will do. And after that I'll place this way. This is the satin and this is the ankara. I'll place it this way with the upper part in the middle, and then I'll sew just to cover up this raw edge. So I'll just sew to the end of this satin. Okay, they're not the same length, so I'll just stop wherever the satin stop out. So I'll just sew it to the end of this satin. They're not the same length, but I'll stop wherever the satin stops. Then I will attach a zipper to the dress. So let me quickly do all that and then show you how to cut the sleeves. So guys, this is the dress and it is way fuller now. Can you see? The net gave it a big volume. So this is how I attached it. I just attached the net, like I pleated it to the satin just once. I didn't have to pleat twice because the satin already made it full. So I just pleated it like this. Can you see? I just attached it to the satin and the dress is full now. I wish you can see it, but my table is small. So for the sleeve, I'll just calculate her off-shoulder measurement and then subtract what I have here for the front and the back, and then use whatever measurement that is left, divide it by 2 for the 2 sides, and then cut strands, 2 strands. I think I'll be using both the African print. Maybe I'll use the net, the lace on as the strand, and then make a bow with the African print and make it and add it there. Instead of, I don't want it to be something that you tie because the dress on the thumbnail is something that you have to tie. I think I want to make it something that she'll just wear and you need to be perfect, not have to tie when she's wearing. So probably just make a strand of, let me just cut that and show you. So for the sleeve, I have these 2 pieces of fabric that I cut for the 2 sleeves, and the length is 5 inches, but what I actually need is 4 inches, but I left 1 inch. That means ½ inch on both sides for attaching it to the dress. So I'll take this to the machine and just sew it down this way, after which I will turn it out, iron it, and then I'll place it this way. The unsewn part will be on top when attaching it to the dress. This will be how I will attach it to the dress. Okay, after that I'll now make about 3 tiny bows to just spice up the dress a bit, to make it just to add a little bit of beauty to the dress. So I'll just make about 3 tiny bows and attach to the dress. I'll also make a bow to attach to the back. So that's just all. I'll do all of that and come and show you the finished look of the dress. Okay, so let me quickly do that. So guys, I'm done making the sleeves. These are the tiny bows that I attached to it because I just want the sleeves to have a touch of ankara like the picture on the thumbnail, but I don't want to do exactly that same style on the thumbnail. So that was why I just added these bows to the sleeve, and it's so beautiful, it's so cute. And I also added a bow to the back. I made this bow with both the net. I made a smaller bow with the net and then the bigger bow with the ankara, and then just attached it to the back here. And this is the finished look of the dress. I'll let my daughter wear this now so you can see how it looks. And the inside also looks so neat. The inside is so neat, and this was so easy to make. I hope you learned something. And this is the pattern paper that I used to draft the upper body. So just note that when I was sewing this upper part of the dress, I didn't just take the measurement down straight. When I got to the lower part, this part, I just give it a little bit of shape so it will not be straight. So I just slanted it a bit, just a slight slant, so that this side will not be straight, so that it will be a little bit free here on her. So just take note of that. Thank you so much guys for watching up until now, and I will see you guys in another video. Okay, bye.